Space, the ultimate challenge. The Sun and Earth relationship. Precision or accident? The Sun is enormous. It is 93 million miles, 150 million kilometers, from Earth. To grasp the immensity of the Sun in relation to the Earth, the mind reaches for analogy, because numbers alone fall short. If the Earth were gathered and pressed together, stripped of all empty space, more than 1.3 million Earths could fit within the Sun. A staggering thought. A scale so vast it resists imagination. And even when we consider the Earth as it truly is, a solid sphere, woven with invisible space between its atoms, nearly 960,000 Earths would still be held within that single burning star. Light travels at nearly 300,000 kilometers per second. It takes 8.3 minutes to reach Earth. If Earth were slightly closer, we would burn. Oceans would boil. If Earth were slightly farther, we would freeze and life would collapse. This narrow, habitable zone is astonishingly precise. Could such perfection exist without intention? Could this universe have calibrated itself without purpose, yet continue to function with such precision? Remarkable. There is a book that approaches this differently. A book that speaks not as one that merely describes, but as one that reveals, as though it carries the blueprint of existence itself. Some will call this far-fetched. Others turn away from it altogether. Yet what it says cannot be so easily dismissed. With an almost unsettling clarity, it describes how the universe, the Earth, and its elements do not simply exist, but are held, sustained by a power beyond what the eye can perceive. That book is the Qur'an. The Qur'an speaks of balance, not in technical language, but in words that are simple and precisely for that reason, profound. The sun and the moon move according to precise calculation. No chaos, no randomness, but measure. And the Earth does not stand alone in this harmony. The moon. Earth's moon is exactly the right size, mass and distance to stabilize the planet. If the moon were slightly closer, catastrophic tides would surge across the planet, flooding coastlines and disrupting ecosystems. Earth's rotation would slow, unsettling the delicate cycles upon which life depends before it might collide with the Earth itself. If the moon were farther away, its stabilizing influence would weaken. Earth's axial tilt would begin to wobble, unleashing violent and unpredictable climate shifts, and it could drift lost into the vast ocean of space. If the moon were gone entirely, life as we know it would become impossible. Even quietly, without notice. The moon alters the gravitational paths of incoming asteroids, another layer of protection woven into the cosmic order. Everything aligns with breathtaking precision, and in the Qur'an, states in chapter 21:33, "And it is He who created the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. All heavenly bodies in an orbit are swimming and moving without collusion, each following a path set beyond human sight. And this motion is not limited to the heavens. The Earth itself drifts through space, and its surface moves as well. Continents glide upon vast tectonic plates, slowly traveling over the mantle below. Mountains rise and shift, carried along in a motion so gradual that it escapes the human eye. To those who stand upon them, they appear eternal, unchanging, immovable. And yet, they are moving. Today, we know this because we have the instrument. Satellites measure continental drift by millimeters per year. Seismic sensors listen to the deep murmurs of the planet. Magnetic fields, gravity data, and radiometric dating allow us to reconstruct Earth's hidden past. This understanding came slowly, built layer by layer through centuries of observation and technology. And yet, long before any of this existed, a quiet statement appears in the Qur'an. And you see the mountains, thinking them rigid, while they pass as the passing of clouds. How could such an image arise in a world without telescopes, without seismographs, without satellites, or any means of measuring geological time? How could people who saw only still horizons speak of mountains as if they were in motion? Only in recent centuries has science confirmed that mountains move with continents, that the ground beneath our feet is never truly at rest. Long before this motion could be measured, it was spoken, not as a scientific claim, but as a sign. Another verse echoes this rhythm of order. He wraps the night over the day and wraps the day over the night. A gentle folding, a seamless transition, not abrupt, not chaotic, just as Earth turns, moment by moment, sustaining life without pause. And from the movement of the heavens and the earth, the reflection turns inward toward life itself. Among all the forces that shape existence, one element stands apart in its simplicity and necessity: water. Clear, tasteless, unseen its power, yet without it, nothing lives. Modern science tells us that life began in water. Every living cell depends on it. Blood, sap, cytoplasm life flows because water allows it to flow. Even today, scientists searching for life beyond Earth begin with a single question: is there water? The Earth holds it in precise balance, not frozen entirely, not evaporated into nothingness, but present in oceans, rivers, rain, and hidden reservoirs beneath the ground. Too little water, and the planet becomes barren. Too much, and life is washed away. Once again, balance. Long before microscopes, biochemistry, or planetary science, the Qur'an speaks with quiet clarity. And we made from water every living thing. Not metaphor, not poetry alone, but a simple statement of origin. Water descends from the sky, not violently, but in measured cycles, evaporating, condensing, returning. It revives dead land, awakens seeds buried in silence, and sustains creatures unseen. The Qur'an describes this life-giving rhythm as well. And we send down from the sky pure water, that we may give life thereby to a dead land. Today, we understand the hydrological cycle, a delicate circulation that prevents oceans from drowning continents in skies from emptying themselves. Once more, knowledge arrives slowly, named only after it has long been at work. And life itself diverse, complex, interconnected, emerges not in isolation, but in relationship. Another verse gently reminds, "And Allah created every living creature from water." From the smallest cell to the largest organism, life shares a common origin, a unity beneath diversity, a quiet thread running through all that breathes. And the reflection rises once more, this time toward the sky above us. Look at the clouds. Vast, heavy formations suspended high above the earth. Each cloud can contain millions, sometimes billions of cubic meters of water, an immense weight carried silently across the sky. And yet, they do not fall. They drift, they gather, they separate, they move with grace. Why do they not collapse under their own mass? Why does this ocean of water not come crashing down all at once? Today, science speaks of air pressure, temperature gradients, condensation, and atmospheric dynamics. Invisible forces balancing invisible weight. Explanations that came only after long study and careful measurement. And yet, long before any of this was known, the Qur'an draws attention to the same phenomenon. Do you not see that Allah drives the clouds, then brings them together, then makes them into layers, and you see rain emerge from within them? Once again, not as a technical explanation, but as an invitation to observe. The clouds are guided, their weight is held, their release is measured. Too much rain, and life is destroyed. Too little, and the land dies. So they hover poised between sky and earth carrying life, releasing it drop by drop. Another verse echoes this quiet balance. And he sends down water from the sky in due measure. Balance. Restraint. From the clouds that float without falling, to the rain that revives dead land, to the water that gives rise to life itself, the pattern continues. The sun warms, the moon stabilizes, the earth turns, mountains move, water gives life, clouds carry it, each element in its place, each force held within bounds. Science may describe the mechanisms, it may name the processes, but the harmony remains. Quiet, precise, and uninterrupted. Not demanding belief, not forcing conclusions, only inviting stillness and reflection. If these words stirred something within you, if they paused your thoughts just for a moment, then let them travel further. Share this reflection with someone who still dares to wonder, someone who looks at the night sky and feels there is more than silence. Leave your thoughts, your questions, your doubts below, for seeking is not weakness. It is the beginning of awareness. And if you wish to walk this path of reflection further, stay close. Sometimes the truth does not arrive as an answer, but as a question that refuses to let go. Thank you for watching.